What's going on, Caesar? What's going on, Caesar? What's happening? Good boy. Good boy. Hey, Pandora. That's a good girl. Hey, everybody. Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is... Let me just look to make sure. It is November 12th, 2018. It's Monday. I was laughing because I had dogs actually sniffing at my butt while I was trying to look at the time. It is a balmy 45 degrees here at the homestead today. Very, very nice. My voice is still not back yet. And it's funny because I don't feel sick, okay? But I got this crap in my lungs from doing those wood chips. So it's kind of lingering a little bit, but it'll get there. I do feel better as far as that part of it goes. It's not as bad as it was the first couple days. But so you might hear it in my voice. Okay, so before I forget, let me say, because it's like Mike is giving me a hard time. We just added a Facebook page. So if you go to Facebook, Prepper Nurse 1, we just added that page, okay? It's just a place where, people can talk, share ideas and stuff like that. And also on the website, preppernurse1.com, we just added a forum on there. So it's another place where people can go and they can talk and have discussions about, prepping, living off grid, anything like those type of things that you want to talk about. So wanted to make sure I mentioned them. So, okay, Mike, so I got that business part out of the way. I keep forgetting. Last couple days, he's like, you got to get on there, man. You got to get on there and mention it. I said, I keep forgetting. So, yeah, so before I forgot, he actually sent me, I told him, I said, remind me tomorrow. So about an hour ago, I got a text from him. This is your reminder. So, yeah, very funny. Anyway, so want to talk about... Real quick, let me just say, the legacy sale is going on my website right now. There was a glitch that when you clicked on it where it said buy now, it was having a problem, but that is all fixed. So we have the two different packages that are on sale. One is a 44% savings. The other one is a 30% savings. So the 44% saving is a 158 meal package, and that has chicken and beef in that one. So if you were looking to have the meat as well. Okay, the other one is a 360 meal package, and that is a 30% savings on that one. So if you go to preppernurse1.com, click on, on my main page, you will see those right up there on the main page. We also now have 2 coffee mugs back on at the website as well. The shizzle hits the fan, and there's a long story behind that one. Somebody had said to me, we want you to say, in SHTF. So they said, say it one time, because I don't trust anybody that doesn't swear. And I'm going to tell you what, if the guy knew me, I swear like a drunken sailor, okay? I'm pretty bad. That's like my one bad thing that I do, but I try not to do it, obviously, online. So what I did was, I said, okay, here we go. And I said, the shizzle hits the fan. And so Mike thought that was hilarious, and so we made a coffee cup of that. So those are available on the website, and there's another one, it's a silhouette picture of me and the kids. So those are what's on there right now. The t-shirts will be going on soon. One of the t-shirts designs, I don't want to talk about all this, I want to get into the topic, but I wanted to just mention it. One of the t-shirt designs that we're going to be doing, it's going to have silhouettes of the 2 collies on there, because they look obviously more collie than anything else. So it's 2 silhouettes of 2 collies, and then it's got 9 cats. So, and it's going to say, getting crowded at the homestead. So if you guys are animal lovers and you would like that, just let me know, because we're going to be doing that. And tell me what you think of that idea. And I kind of think it was kind of cute. So that's going to be one of the t-shirts that we're going to be offering. So anyway, so let's get into the topic of today's video. Kind of serious, actually. This topic is definitely serious, something to think about. They have a new law in several states called the red flag law, okay? And what the red flag law is, basically, and honestly, guys, all this is, it's another way to take away gun owners' rights. It really, truly is. So what the red flag law is, if it's in your state, Joe Blow down the street doesn't like you, okay? But he knows you have guns. So what he's going to do is he's going to call the police and say, I think Charlie down the street is a little mentally unstable and he has guns. With this red flag law, they can come to your house and they can take your guns. No recourse ahead of time. There's no way you can defend yourself, and then you have to prove that you're mentally stable to get your guns back, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. It's another way of confiscation, okay? Now, they do not have that in New York, so I guess I'm lucky there, right? No, I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Because, of course, I don't have any guns. So, anyway, but anyway, there was... they just enacted this law in Maryland not that long ago. And we actually had our first killing of a law-abiding citizen by the police during a confiscation. So what happened was this gentleman who was 60 years old, and he, 5:17 in the morning, he hears pounding on his door. So he answers his door with a gun, because who's banging on your door at 5 o'clock in the morning, right? And once he realizes it was the police, he put the gun down. So he's having a conversation with the police, and then the police tell him why they're there. And he said, "No, you're not taking my guns." And there was a struggle that ensued. That gun went off, and the cops killed him, okay? So here he is, this gentleman, law-abiding citizen, in his own home, minding his own business, 5 o'clock in the morning. The cops come, knock on his door, to take his guns, and that's what was happening there. And so they ended up killing this guy. So here is this gentleman that is now dead because maybe somebody didn't like him and turned him in on this red flag law type of situation. Absolutely insane, guys. I think there's been, in Maryland, since they enacted it, it's happened like 114 times already. But this was the first time somebody was killed, you know. And again, if you are a law-abiding citizen and you're not bothering anybody and you haven't used your weapons in any kind of crime, it's just another way of control by the local governments. You know, the local people are trying to enact. The thing is, the government. Let's be clear on this, okay? If you have, and it's like, and people will argue with me on this, saying, "Well, you know, that's not going to stop, blah blah blah." But the government wants you to be unarmed. You know why they want you to be unarmed? Because you're more controllable that way, okay? And the criminals want you to be unarmed because then they know if they break into your house, you're not going to be able to defend yourself. Most people have a weapon to defend themselves, or to basically, like, for wild animals and stuff like that. You live in the country, you deal with bears and coyotes and all those type of things. So, you know, you want to have some kind of a weapon to defend yourself from animals or other two-legged animals that are trying to break into your home. That's why most people have guns. Some people have guns because they enjoy shooting, okay? Other people have guns because they feel that if they need to rise up against a tyrannical government, they can do so. It is in our Constitution as Americans that it says right in there. And so, you know, the government wants us to be disarmed. So they can't just say we're taking the guns away. So they keep enacting these stupid different little laws and petty laws, or reducing how many rounds you can have in a magazine or what kind of weapons you can have. It's just eroding it slowly, slowly, slowly. So where eventually, if you have guns, you will be an illegal person having, you know, weapons. So it's just, it's a slow erosion of our rights. Now, I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback on this topic, because I really, really think it's an important topic. It needs to be discussed. I think it's ridiculous that, and I can't remember how many states have it right now, this red flag law, but it is getting crazy, guys. I mean, it's just like, my thing is this, and you know, I'm a big believer in do it, whatever you want to do, as long as you're not hurting anybody. If you don't want to have guns, hey. If you don't want to have guns, don't have guns, okay? That's fine. But if you want to have guns, you have the right to have guns. It's not a privilege. It is a right that we've had in this country. Now, I know other countries are like, you know, like in the UK, you guys have pretty much been disarmed a long time. So, you know, and then it's like different places you have to go through jumping hoops. I know that, you know, different places that you have, like Australia, for an example, that you guys over there have to, you know, get a permit and go through all these different things to be able to have a weapon. You know, it's not like that here. I mean, there's a lot of guns in the United States, okay? And yeah, do we have mass shootings? Yeah, because there's crazy people in the world. But you know what? You guys, like in the UK and other places, you have mass stabbings. And now I know that, like in they were doing this thing. Now they want you to drop off knives over in different places in the UK, which is just, it's nuts. People are going to find a way to kill you, okay? If they really truly want to kill you, they're going to find a way to kill you. I mean, you look at the Oklahoma City bombing. He didn't use a gun, he used fertilizer. So there's a way, if there's a will, there's a way, realistically. So I liked being able to defend myself against crazy people. I mean, that's my thing. That's my logic. Why I think it's important to have guns. If the only way to stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun, and I'm not waiting 20 minutes for the police to freaking show up while Joe Blow goes ahead and starts killing everybody, and maybe the cops set up that perimeter and not coming in right away. I mean, you know, I want to be able to defend myself. But that's me. You know, everybody's got a different viewpoint on that. So I definitely want to hear your guys' view on it. I want to hear what you have to say. The snow's been melting today. I mean, it's still around, obviously, as you can see. The panels are all cleared off. I got up there today and I cleared off the center part of the panels. I want to go in here real quick and see what we brought in so far today. It is right around 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now. So let's have a look and see what we got. All right. This side's brought in 1.1 kilowatt hours today, and this side has brought in 0.8 so far. So we brought in 1.9 kilowatt hours at this point, and they're both still actually bringing in power. Not a whole lot at this point because it is overcast out here. Today is actually going to probably be the warmest day that we're going to have in, I think, the next 10. So, yay. Can hardly wait. Love this time of year. But anyway, so I want to get out one more time in my muscle shirt. I picked this shirt here up. I picked it up in Utah when I was on my trip. It's beautiful country out there again. What I'm going to do, I got a couple other things going on that I'm going to be doing, and I will get those videos up from my trip, and I got to throw a bunch of pictures up from my trip as well. But because I got a ton, so I got to really throw them up there. But anyway, guys, listen. I want to hear your views on this topic, what you think, and so we'll go from there. But remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what is going to happen. So it's real, real important. And remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. And you know what I forgot to do today? At the beginning of this video, I was going to start doing this in the beginning of every video. So I'm going to do it at the end today. Hopefully tomorrow I'll remember to do it in the beginning. We are all in this together, guys. Everybody's in this together. Survival is, you know, it's not about what country you're in and just your own little group or your own little circle. It's all of us. We are all in this together. So prepping, living off grid, trying to be as independent as we possibly can, try to stay as free as we possibly can. We are all in this together, okay? So anyway, guys, I will talk to you all tomorrow. I hope you have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.